leave it with him. Oh, he's got a chance. Got the first down and still on his feet. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another first down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the dogs do.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. Four-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Facing a third and long. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to pass, it's Nolan. Under fire.
Give me that shit, nigga.
Picked off, and the opening drive is
Hit,
stopped
bitch.
with an interception. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, he set his offense up at the 30.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly what you need, man. They've been a little bit hit or miss. They've been a little bit up and down. But to start the game on a high note, get the good mojo going, great start for this defense.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat with the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Brown. He's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gator!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Both of you guys played in this rivalry. Jesse, what's your most impactful memory?
My senior year, 1st and 1 on the goal line, and the Bulldogs had Marcus Stroud and Richard Seymour, 2 first-round picks at D-tackle. Coach Spurrier called Red Snoopy, which was a quarterback sneak. I didn't get it. Called it again on 2nd down. I didn't get it. Called it again on 3rd down. I didn't get it. On 4th down, he subbed our running back who came in the huddle and says, Red Snoopy, jump over the top, idiot. And we scored a touchdown.
That is great. That is phenomenal.
Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Bringing the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Hey,
Now a lot of work to do to
I
move
know
the
you
chains,
just got
keep
here.
this
Can
drive
you look
alive
him up,
after that
man?
earlier sack.
I put it down. It could be okay.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's White. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
And the Dogs need to pick it up on 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Nolan. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
Georgia sends out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone. But that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
"90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Brown has it. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Brown. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the man.
He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it for a big play. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's not afraid to go deep. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Looking for blockers. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give on the counter. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Buying some time. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Hard-hitting tackle.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Let's see what they do on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Oh, the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. On the run, it's shot. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. But, man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, two programs, obviously, with a lot of history and a lot of great players in the past, but I feel like...
He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. San Jose State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 14 to Fresno State. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air. There he goes. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Guys, let's chat about Florida. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
And the Gators will have it 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Back to pass. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring. He wants it all. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They want to get the ball right back here in the 1st half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
He'll take another shot here. Makes the grab deep. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Off the play fake. Right down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Sets up the screen. Next going for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Wants to go up top. Scrambling away. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass.
Like a bitch.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. to get the football. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Gator! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he tacks on the extra point. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets away from one, finds some space. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Dogs! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. It's Daniels. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Using his legs, it's Daniels. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Gators headed quickly to the line. Right back to it. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's got it inside the 25. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the missed field goal leaves the lead at 23. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Trying to set the tone with the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week.
Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody.
That's funny, Quiz. That's funny.
That's
That's funny. That boy got guns in school. That's funny.
Football, and you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the
You just
field.
said, though. You just said,
I don't
though.
know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Looking to fire. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. The Gators are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
That's what you wanted to do.
And the Gators are marching down the field. On the option. Find some fresh air. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option
all them
as well
bitches in
with
the A love
diversity
that
in this
shit.
offense, really hard to stop,
nigga
and he's
dead.
having a day.
He'll toss it. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? As Florida fans like to say, come on, Gators, get up and go. And they're starting to go and run away from the Dogs.
It's great to be a Florida Gator. The Gators showing off the speed now, running away with this thing in the second half. You're just seeing all the talent that they've been able to recruit down in Gainesville.
Yeah, they've been recruiting talent. You think about Steve Spurrier, had such a great run with Florida as a head coach. They're taking care of business today. They're not making this look like much of a rout.
He'll be stopped and
This
forced
nigga
out
should
of
quit.
bounds
I'm
right
winning
around the
43-13. I don't know
34-yard
why
line,
this
and
nigga
now
not
they've
quitting.
got a little something brewing. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Looking for a huge play.
Oh, that's a, oh my
And the DB
gosh.
forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
And the QB
That ball
going
should
a
have
little
been
bit of
done
touch,
since
trying to
eighth
feather that thing up in the air, give his receiver a chance to go up high.
No, he
and
wasn't
try to
making
get
that
over top of the
team.
defender. Nice job by the defense, seeing the football, breaking on it, and getting the ball on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Nolan. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Quarterback extends the play. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
The play action fake. Buying some time as he moves left. He'll get rid of it. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown.
Got him up out of there, babe. Come on. He just quit. Pick 6. 49-13. Did that nigga bad, bro. I'll be on later, y'all boy, after I eat and my girl go to sleep. Nigga, my girl just worked 12-hour shift, nigga.